this right here, you bunch of prima donna ballerina mother.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into training camp in just a couple of weeks, it's time to start running through all 32 teams' future odds, and we're starting with the AFC West, and no other team is better to start with in the AFC West than the Denver Broncos, who come in at Bovada Sportsbook as one of the co-favorites to win the Super Bowl this season at plus 650, tied alongside the Seattle Seahawks also, who beat them of course last year at plus 650. I think this is a pretty solid price for the Denver Broncos, considering that they have gotten a lot better and the Seahawks have gotten a little bit worse. Now, I'm not going to say that the Seahawks or a couple other teams in the NFC still don't have the capability of beating the Broncos if indeed that matchup came to fruition here in the Super Bowl. However, at plus 650, I think the Broncos have a fair price, and I would not argue against anyone trying to use that plus 650 as a wager here this offseason. I think the AFC is pretty much locked in with them or the Patriots this season. I think they're definitely the top two teams in the conference along with everybody else. There's a few other teams I think that could give them a run at getting out of the conference, but of course, as we'll talk about here in just a second, their conference future odds also wide open. So at the AFC price, the Broncos are sitting at plus 225, which I think is also rather fair price. Next highest team, of course, is the New England Patriots. They're at 3-1 to win the AFC this season, but right now with the Denver Bronco additions on defense of TJ Ward, Aqib Talib, and DeMarcus Ware, they are upgrading at 3 positions on defense, especially the two of the secondary positions, which was a really big weakness for them last season. Of course, the Broncos were 27th in the NFL in passing yards against, and with Chris Harris coming back from knee injury, if he can compete as well along with the other guys in that secondary, I think the Raheem Moore, I think the AFC West is going to be definitely won by the Denver Broncos, and their AFC West price right now reflects that at minus 300. And even though that's a lot of chalk, the biggest chalk of any divisional team here at the NFL odds from Bovada, I think the Denver Broncos still have a very good value here at minus 300. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be as good as they were last season. If it gives you any indication, they were an 11-win team last season. Bovada has their over-under at season win total at 8 right now, and the Chargers are another team that might be lucky to get 9-7 again. Even though they do have a lot of depth on both ends of the ball, they're just not quite there to be able to knock off the Denver Broncos right now, who got better seemingly from last season. So all of these wagers I think are wide open for the Denver Broncos. Check them out if you want. Make sure you check out all my other NFL future odds updates here for all the other 31 teams. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.